Hello everybody, what's happening? Stalls here. I wanted to share a proof of the trade I took on Friday, and also give you a short little message on don't force it. That's the title of this video. What inspired it was I was trading the step index on my small account because I want to get to know how it feels to manage a small account. Even like a demo account, I find it difficult for me to treat it as real, especially now with a small account. Sometimes I can with a demo, but I want to learn how to get my emotions involved because I'm backtesting a lot these days. So my emotions are, I see that I'm starting to trust my setup a little bit more. Sometimes I'm not even putting on trades. I'm just watching what is it that the market is doing. If you're wondering why did you then stop analyzing VIX 75, it's because VIX 75, as I was backtesting, I saw, and as I was going through my previous screenshots, right, I saw that it has a tendency of hitting my fair value gap and running away into big profits, and also coming back during the beginning of New York session and hitting that very same level. It can do that 3 to 2 times and then go into the direction that you were anticipating on the bigger time frames. So that's why I stopped trading VIX 75, and now my main focus is on step index. Sometimes I do check what the volatility 75 index is doing, but mostly now I'm on step index. And I promise you, as the year goes, you'll find recorded videos of me, and I'll show you places where I get in and get out. Just chill with me and allow me to show you what is it that I do when I trade, and maybe you'll learn something. Maybe something will click for you, right? As you're watching ICT's YouTube content, I'm telling you, and I'm asking you, please do not take the strategy that I'm using as if it's me that originated with it. It's ICT's stuff. I'm trading ICT 2022 mentorship model. That's the only thing that I'm trading. I'm not trying to look at anything else. I'm not trying to add anything to it, remove anything to it. That's what I'm currently doing, right? So don't force it. By the way, Happy New Year to each and every one of you that's listening. I was in a trade, right, this Friday. I had $10 into my account. So I took out money on that Friday, right? Took out money from $10, which is equivalent of around 184. I think I put $11 into my account, which was 200 and something, 204 rands, I think, into the account, right? And then you know what happened later? I withdrew around 600 and something rands, right? And then Saturday came, and then I was praying to myself. Actually, I was praying to say, God, please don't let me trade on Saturday. I should not trade on a Saturday. I don't want to hold any trades on a Saturday. Mind you, as a person who's working retail hours, I am. It's not busy now in January in our store, but I have the luxury of having a look at my phone in the shop, especially when it's not busy, right? Especially in the early hours of the morning when I'm packing stuff. I'm usually alone there. I'm the one that is responsible to seeing if boxes are packed properly, if everything is in place. So normally in the evening before I go home, I leave the stockroom as intact as possible. So that's why I'm saying in the morning, I know it's London session. So 2 a.m. in New York, it's like 9 o'clock here in South Africa. So I'm generally on my phone at that time, right? So with that 600 rands withdrawn, Saturday came, right? And this is what I'm going to show you here. Saturday came. You know what I did on the Saturday? I traded that Saturday. It doesn't matter what it is that I'm doing, whether it's a demo, whether it's real account, especially with Derive. markets, especially step index and VIX 75, those binary markets, I'm always blowing my accounts, all of my accounts on a weekend, because I feel like in my mentality I already know that I should not be trading, but I do it. So this is sort of like a video that I'm documenting, right? So that I can look at these videos on my leisure time and see what is it that I'm doing wrong, right? So without much further ado, let's get into this trade. Don't force it, guys. This year we're not gonna force it, right? But we're gonna do the very best thing that we can in a pace that we can, not trying to force anything. When I mean don't force it, try to do things because you understand them, not because you want to force them to do the things that you want them to do, right? Don't force it this year. Just go with your pace. Do what I did. Take a studying curve if you feel like you're not ready. Because I took an MT5 prop firm demo challenge with FTMO, that trial version of theirs, and I failed it, I think, like 3 times. The third time I over leveraged in order to hit the target, the profit target, right? And then I thought, no, this is not it. As your honor, like, I need to go and study ICT right so that I can know what is it that I'm doing, right? Because on a when I'm back testing, I could see everything, but I could not like execute on live account, right? Or on a live market. Everything just, it went away from me. I confused the times. I did a mess with everything that I had, right? But now I think I got everything figured out, right? And I hope you stay around, because I'm gonna be also showing you like trades that I take during the day, and I'll record them, and then you can play them and see what is it that this guy is doing. And then I'll also try and explain what is it that I saw, and then maybe something will click for you. Maybe because I have a brother of mine that asked me to give him YouTube videos to teach him how to trade. What I do always, I give out a link to ICT's YouTube mentorship, the very same one that I'm using. I tell them I don't know how to, I don't have a strategy that I invented of my own, but I think this one will help you. And then in most cases, people won't look, even mind, try to look into the videos, right? So back to the step index trade that I'm talking about. Don't force it, guys. Saturday came. So this is Saturday, the 6th of this gray line here. This one, the first vertical one. That marks Saturday morning, right? Saturday morning. Actually, that is 12 o'clock in New York. You see this last range of orders, because I turn on my history in MT5 so that I can show you. I left initially $11 in my account, right, after withdrawing that 600 rands, right, and I blew it here. Mind you, I have to wait for 12 o'clock to hit, right, and then this second line, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, New York time. That's usually around 9 o'clock in my time, so 7 o'clock actually in South African time. And then here, especially in this season in summer, and then here this is the 5 o'clock in the morning New York time, right? So I'm supposed to be trading in this range. When the market opens, I'm just seeing what is it that they're doing at 12 o'clock. Here it's 2 a.m. I want to see some type of liquidity taken out first, or some fair value gap traded too, and then act as support or resistance depending on what is it that I'm looking for the day, right? Especially on the hourly, on the 15-minute. That's where I get most of my buyers from, right? And then this year, guys, I forced it. I woke up around 2 o'clock in the morning. Normally what I do 2 o'clock in the morning, I just pray. That's it. I pray. After I've prayed, you see how we took out this high with that move there? I was right on the direction of the trade, but I was wrong about the trade, because I sold there. You know what I did afterwards? Because I sold like 2 positions. I over leveraged that account, right? Why? I can't tell you. That's another thing that I'm dealing with now, right? I over leveraged it and then it dropped. But here somewhere, you know what I did? The market moved down, right? It gave me something like $10 in profits, but I did not close it. Came back to break even, stopped me out. I still had an account, but now I wanted to have something to take out, because yesterday, which was a Friday, I had like 600 rands. Mind you, in my workplace, they giving me around something less than 200 rands per hour. I will just say that, right? And then now I made 600 the previous day. Instead of being content, I forced my trades here. Then ended up losing that $11 account, that 200 rands account. And with that account, I'm not trying to make anything fancy with it. I'm withdrawing, taking some to buy the $5,000 account with TFT. And then some I'm using it for grocery and for transport fare, right? So that's what I ended up doing. So I forced it. Guys, this is lesson number 1 that I'm gonna try to be accountable for, and that I'm gonna try to advise you for. Do you see how beautiful this trade was? Although it didn't get to the other side of liquidity below this low, but we did get that movement downwards. And on M15 it's quite clear, but I'm not gonna do it on this video, right? I end up blowing my account, although I was right? So don't force it, guys, this year. We're just gonna take everything easy. We're just gonna take everything as easy as it goes, but we're not gonna force it. Don't force trades. If it's not your time to engage, don't try to do anything. On the M5 here, I actually had around, I think, $2 left in the account. I blew it here, right? Because I entered in the wrong place. But my trade worked out the way I wanted it to, right? And don't force it, guys, this year. I'm documenting it out there so that I can know what is it I'm not supposed to do, what is it I'm supposed to do. Maybe you are dealing with the same thing. If it's not time to trade yet, don't do it. Don't force it. Don't try to be Superman here and do impossible things, whereas you know very well that you can literally blow that account. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Hola.